This is Kevin Scott, one of the writers of Star Wars The High Republic, and I'm on Team Nerd Herd. And I've forgotten what the phrase is.
Classics never die, right? I mean, that's just the highest pitch. Good evening and good at you, y'all. Welcome back to the Team Nerd Herd podcast, where our best advice is if you want to do it right, collect what you like. And we're rolling in nice and steady. Before we get in that roll call, let's go ahead and introduce our guest. Y'all know our guest from the Raw Report. You see him in FOCZ as a Spec Master. He is with the Drunken Chatson. Bring my man in. Roll out Ultra Maximus.
Boom. What's going on?
Ultra, oh, man. Look. I get put in the center of the family, the Brady Bunch.
You're
You are, man.
Come get this virtual hug.
Big hug, bro.
Embrace.
Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me, guys.
No, man, we're stoked to have you on, bro. The man that breaks the internet every time he fires up his PowerPoint, man. Every time. Yeah. eBay should be paying you, man. That's all I'm saying, bro. They should be paying you. You know.
Well,
he's just got that foresight.
Thank you. You know, I just like to bring attention to books that I know that people may be forgetting about. You know, we live in such a hyper market where people have no time to focus on things and kind of like need a little bit things brought to their attention every now and then just to kind of keep at the pace because it's crazy some days, you know, and then other days when it slows down, you get to go back issue diving and you might discover a few things.
Yep.
And that is when it's plentiful. But thanks, Ultra, for coming in. We really appreciate you rolling with us. Let's go ahead and get a roll call to the rest of the Team Nerd Herd podcast. Alonzo, talk to me, brother. What's going down?
Oh, hey, not much, Steve. Thanks, Ultra Magnus, for coming on the show. I appreciate it. Looking forward to see what Steve has for mail call. You know, I'm just looking forward to it. I might have some books.
Dare get ahead of me. Don't you dare get ahead of me.
Wow, already clowning you.
Wow.
Oh, God, man.
I mean, shots fired. You know what, man?
Shots fired.
You know it. All right, so Alonzo, a.k.a. Comics and Pops, your comic book nerd, and your pop culture fanatic. So let's bring it on down to Nick, Mr. Firecell Comics.
Yo, what up, everybody? Firecell Comics here. Nick, your collecting expert. And while I have a connection, I'm going to pass that on to Rob. What up, buddy?
What up, X-Men fan? This is Rob Robson Haven from Instagram, or better known on Drunken Chat. One day, what they call me? Rob Shaven Beard. That one night. Mel was telling me the wrong name that whole night. All right, let's move on to Hood Rat.
Yo, what's up, man? It's Hood Rat Comics, your schizophrenic collective, all things real and digital, man. Just chilling on a Thursday night, man. Happy to have Ultra on, man. I'm gonna pass it up to Tim. What's up, Tim?
Hey guys, Tim Stacy here, resident artist, sketch artist. You can find me at TimStacy30 on Instagram. You can see me right there at the bottom line here. Tim Stacy Creations on Facebook. I'll be giving away something hot tonight. Doing this in honor of having Ultra Magnus on. I've gotten a little bit of insight on what some of his favorites are. So I'm going to do something in honor of having him on here tonight with us. And I'm going to go ahead and pass it up to JR.
What's up, folks? This is JR Rogues Lawyer as an asshole. You're sleepy giant right now. Happy to see Ultra Maximus on the show tonight. Yes, I'm calling you fuckers out. And I am bringing some heat tonight, so I'm going last. I'm calling it now. Steve, I won't be taking any of your shit. I'll leave that for Cyclops over there. What's up, Steve? Oh, there we go.
There you go.
Brilliant.
Way to go,
Yes,
Steve.
yes. Stand and take a bow.
That's why you got lies, man. So you guys can hear me now. It's your boy Steve, aka Hip Hop Simney _comics_collectibles, one show scale collector, comic book lover, and chaser of all things nostalgic. Ultra. I said Ultra. Are you ready for some rapid fire questions?
Oh man, this hot seat's gonna be wild. All right, so just don't get me banned from YouTube. Don't alienate half of my audience, and we're good. All right.
Never that. Now, you know, I love your logo, and I was gonna go with the music question, but I noticed near and dear to my heart, 1/12 scale figures right behind you. Give me your favorite Transformer line on the Hasbro line. Talk to me, brother.
Headmasters.
Oh. Okay.
Ooh, nice.
And it's just because it was unobtainium for me as a kid. Recently, they've added to the original line of Headmasters, but that's also like a pivotal point for people who are into Transformers pop culture. So if you're from the United States, the Headmasters was the final season. Yep. But if you lived elsewhere, their Headmasters season was completely different than ours. It was just completely opposite, just a longer story, and that is just a huge thing for me. So, of course, Fortress Maximus, that and all four of the original, Headmasters, Brainstorm, Hardhead. Man, you put me on the spot now, and I got them all. I got them all in the other room behind me too. But yeah, so man, and it was also like that was like the cutoff point for me as like a kid. Like those were unobtainium. I used to see them in the back of catalogs and stuff like JCPenney and stuff like that, and I could never find them anywhere.
Oh man, I'm with you, Ultra. I'm with you.
JCPenney's.
Our time and our age, brother. These young millennials, what do they know? Yeah, go walk in the snow barefooted, and then talk to me. Alonzo, hit him with it.
All right. And this is actually for our live chat. So, Ultra Maximus, what are you specking on for Loki?
Oh, that's what I hear, bro. Break the internet, bro. Break it.
Here it comes. We want to
know. Okay. I mean, obviously, there's
hands out.
The only spec book that I've spec'd on for Loki thus far is the 1 in 50 of the not the Vote Loki of the series after that. I think it's a Zafino 1 in 50. I picked that one up recently. I got a lot of reading to do, but the Loki series, just like all the other Disney Plus series, as you can tell, there's a lot of people out there saying things like Mephisto and Omega Red and all sorts of long balls. Look, and look, I can't blame them for trying, but I mean, this is like seriously, somebody's got to go real deep, and that thing's got to be a rocket arm to launch that one. So, but it's more along the instances. I will tell you this: if you're trying to spec on Loki and you're trying to do it, you're going to need to be staying up until 3 a.m. You're gonna need to do it. You're gonna need to do it in your office with eBay fired up and the TV in front of you, and then as the thing plays, you're gonna need to keep track of what's going on, and you need to be seeing who's being introduced. Because like I actually watched this happen with Falcon and Winter Soldier with Val, and I watched her book start to just evaporate at about 3:30 in the morning. I was like, what is going on here? It's sold, and I tried. It's because I tried buying one, and there's other people who are onto it too. So. You're gonna have to live watch that one because all the big spec books for him, obviously his first. I mean, if you're gonna spec on Loki, you should be specking on his first appearance. So good luck.
Yep.
The of course time variants, TVA. If you're going to be specking on those, you need those Fantastic Four issues, which have all been reported out multiple places. But it's going to be exciting to see. I really do think that this is probably going to be the one that transcends even more than Falcon and Winter Soldier did. Because, like, let's be honest, you have to be a real deep nerd in order to really love WandaVision and, like, really appreciate WandaVision. And I think I'm right. And let me ask you guys something real quick. Do you see all these Disney Plus series as being a new origin of a new member of the Avengers?
I don't know. Not in the case of U.S. Agent.
Silver? No, Quicksilver.
Well, I mean, the first series was basically Wanda's origin as Scarlet Witch.
Right. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So the second series we just finished was Sam's origin as Captain America.
Right. America, yeah.
The next one's going to be Loki, but what happens to him? So right now, there's so many different plays for Loki, but I think Kid Loki's a good play.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That's it. Yeah. Yep. Kid
Or
Loki.
Lady.
I'm with that.
Hey, Loki too.
Yep.
Kid Loki, Lady Luke. Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
All right. Thanks for dropping the knowledge, Ultra.
Damn, bro.
Nick, over to you. What you got?
Man, okay. So we haven't hidden too much our affinity for the X-Men. I see some X-Men figures behind you. So, favorite X-Men that is non-main team. Like, I don't want to hear, oh, Wolverine, or oh, Cyclops, or Bishop. Non-main, obscure X-Men that you're like, man, that guy's cool, and no one really talks about him.
Now, does it have to be an X-Men member?
A mutant on one of the
X-Family?
X-Men teams. X-Family, yeah.
Oh, it's definitely Cable.
Damn, son.
Okay,
Cable,
I'll let that pass. I would kind of say he was like
young or old Cable.
he's like JV squad, right? So like if there's a guy who's not varsity, not JV, sitting on the bleachers way far, that you're like, man, no one talks about that
He
guy.
wants like a maggot.
Yeah, you know?
All right. Well,
No,
if
that's a real character.
Yeah. So you want me to go outside the normal Xbox, and it's probably going to be Mondo.
There we go.
Ooh, all right.
There we go.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
Mondo milk call.
Yeah, that's right. On a Thursday.
There we go. All right, you're
So,
an X-Man.
So let's see all the Transformers out there. Favorite GoBot? No.
How dare you?
I know I couldn't even think of a GoBot, to be honest. Must have CD. Like if you knew like you're stuck with one CD and you have to have it. I mean, just for the rest of your life, that's all you can listen to. What would it be?
Oh man, and this is going to put me on the spot too, because it wouldn't be one of my favorite bands, because I would sing those by myself. But like if it is a CD that I had to listen to and I couldn't sing or play myself, then it would be Toadie's Possum Kingdom.
Okay, nice.
Nice.
Haven't
Man.
heard that in a long time.
And I don't think Tim's gonna ask anything. So let's check out what he's making in honor of Ultra Maximus.
Look at that.
Love it.
Someone
That's
in the
prime.
chat, bro.
Oh man.
Someone in the chat, man, is gonna.
Yo, it's
that.
your boy. It's your
And
boy.
just-
Not hip hop. Send me.
I know, and just so you know, you guys, make sure you leave a comment in the live chat, because I am recording people's names for this amazing Optimus Prime sketch from Tim
Thanks.
Stacy.
Masterpiece Collection. Tim Stacy, my brother.
All right, man. Ultra, I got an easy one for you, bro. Got an easy one. Favorite movie of all time?
Easy.
I mean, damn.
That's not easy. I mean, because look, I was born in northern Jersey, right? And I had a lot of freedom as a kid, and one of those freedoms was matinees. And matinees were always like
Lucky dog.
$3, bro.
Yep.
So I saw a lot of movies, lots of movies. Probably one of my favorite movies of all time, though, is probably Usual Suspects.
Oh,
Hey, you gotta love that one, man. Yeah,
Nice,
respect,
man.
respect from me, man.
much love.
Respect,
Always.
respect. All right,
I mean,
Rod. you-
but if you hit me with a genre, I mean, I could definitely probably mix it up a little bit more.
Hit us with it. It's live.
Oh, it's like favorite Tarantino.
Oh, okay.
You want a genre?
That's not easy neither.
It's not, but it's probably got to be Pulp Fiction, man. I mean, just because of the sheer insanity from front to back that movie is. You know?
It's
I think
perfect.
Yeah.
Bro, I
Theater,
want
that was a theater experience for me, though. So I mean, that's probably
Yeah.
one of the reasons why, like, you know, that I could watch a movie at home, but it definitely doesn't hit me the same way it did back in the day, catching like some of these premieres, waiting in line on a Friday night, going in, you know, packed house, you know. So
The thing about Pulp Fiction, though, is that it gets better every time you watch it. You can watch that thing 50 times, and it's better and better and better.
You can say that about a lot of Tarantino movies, though. Like,
Yeah.
I saw
I know.
Django in the theater, and I remember just watching it and just going, This might be the best movie I've ever seen.
Now the Grindhouse double feature is also pretty.
Oh, you dude, yes.
You know.
Yeah.
For my heart.
Rodriguez too, though.
Underrated Hateful Six. It was a Hateful Six or Hateful Eight?
Hateful Eight.
I forgot what.
Hateful Eight.
Hateful Eight, man.
Hateful Eight.
That was a good freaking
I don't
movie,
know.
bro.
I still love Reservoir Dogs, but I actually went
Reservoir
and
Dogs
saw.
is dope.
I went and saw Pulp Fiction in theaters because it was Academy Award nominated. My mom wanted to go see it, so I went with her. That was an awkward experience watching that movie with her.
Did you guys share popcorn though? Did you buy?
I don't eat popcorn.
Okay, I mean,
Yeah.
kind of boring, but okay.
I could imagine when Zed was dropping the pipe.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh,
That's what I'm
shit.
talking about. Yeah.
Oh my god.
All right, Rob. Oh, you.
All right. My typical question, usually for most of our guests, is Thanos or Darkseid. But for you, we'll pick Megatron or Optimus.
Oh no!
Megatron.
Woo!
I knew it.
He went.
Well,
Okay, wait.
can I-
Save that for
can-
later.
can
Save
I
that
take-
explanation for later, Ultra. Save it for later.
Because I got there's a different version of Megatron that people might be aware about.
Yep.
Shattered glass Megatron. Anybody?
Mm.
Does that ring a bell to anybody?
I don't
it
know.
rings a
Was
bell.
it because wasn't there two different toys?
There's actually a brand new toy that just went on sale, and your boy ordered the two limit 2 per person that they got up there at Hasbro. So
you
Yeah.
jumped on it?
Nice.
All right.
so here let me drop some spec knowledge for you guys, all you comic book people. IDW is doing a 5-issue Shattered Glass series that's uniquely coming packaged with the Shattered Glass figures. There's 5 figures. The first one was Blur. The second one was Shattered Glass Megatron. In the Shattered Glass universe, it's kind of like that mirror universe on Star Trek where everything's opposite. So Decepticons are good people. Autobots are evil. This is where you guys might have saw the Black Rodimus figure before, the one where he's got like the goatee and the beard. That's basically where that comes from. But there's a old Transformers con universe, or like con collectibles, like basically a convention exclusive story called Shattered Glass, where you see the Shattered Glass Megatron, and it's the figure that they just put on sale at Hasbro. So good luck. I don't know if it's I don't think it's sold out yet, but it's going to be interesting to see what 5-issue miniseries does, because I'm not currently collecting the current Transformers series. Now, somebody else said Galvatron or Megatron, and so IDW G1 Galvatron versus Megatron. Megatron got torn in half by Galvatron, and they're not the same person, unlike in other incarnations. So I do recommend you check that out.
Oh,
I don't like
that. Ultra, you made it through. You made it through those rapid fires.
Oh, there's not more?
No, bro, you're good, man.
That's the wheel.
But you get the live chat and the real way through us, man. But let's go ahead and give some shout outs to the chat, man. What's going on, brother Rudy? What's going on? Something Wong. You know something right's gonna happen when he's up in this house.
Yep.
Lady Sith, we deep, knee deep. What's going on? Chamorro Station, my brother. Jesus, papa, ¿cómo está, papa? We got Alonzo. You're up in here too. Look at you, man. Just shaking that tail feather. What's going on? HK Wifey 420. Sheena, what's going on? TM Nerdy Travis Station. What's going on, brother? Brother Fable. What's going on, Station? Let's see. We're going down the pike.
Yo.
Raging Cajun Comics. What's going on, brother Nigel? What's going on? We got Justin No Good Comics, brother. What's going on? I saw Guy Forge 1/3 of the pressable defects. I saw my man Adobo Ninja man coming in back with that adobo.
Better bring some leftovers, bro.
But he a ninja. You might not see him.
I know, man.
You got Bricks, the Iron Geek, one of the luckiest men walking planet Earth. We got my man Azores Tigers, another spec master in this motherfucking house.
Yep.
Professor
Respect.
Professor
Azor.
Always take notes with Azores, you know? We got Kev's Collectibles all the way from Australia. What's going on, my brother? Let's see here. We got Ms. Chumaru. She's rocking and rolling up in this house. Man, what we got here? I think we are all caught up. If I missed you guys, no. We got missing link. Let's I'm like James Brown, man. Nobody put the robe on me. PKO, what's going on? PKO in the house. We got Dan Della Torre. What's going on, my brother? Let's see. Got Hidden Gem Comics, just right and shining bright. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
man.
Like an etch a sketch. Like Hermano, what's going on, my brother Eric the Phoenix? All right. Ride or die, my ride or die, and we are all caught up. Thank you guys for rolling with us. Hit them likes. We're about to get into it right now for this Mondo mail call.
You get a pick, man. Ultra. You get a pick. You get a pick who goes first, man.
Okay, so this is the mail call, huh?
It is a mail call, bro.
So
this is where you bring the heat, man. I want to see that Ultra heat. You know.
So you want to see my books, and then I get to pick,
you could pick one of us, or you can go first. You have your choice.
Well, I tell you what, no, don't make me go first, not at all. How about you go first, actually?
Oh, me? Okay.
Hive Comics. Hive Comics.
Wow. All right, man.
Never gone
all
first.
Right. I know. I get to go first for the first time and be an audience. I'm gonna go put my name over there for Tim's art right there, man, and see if I can finally
get one. But you guys don't want to see him first, man. I know what he's been up to. It's not good for us.
I'm not gonna do it, man. I'm not gonna do it.
We've already
I'm
seen
not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
Guys, he beat up this old lady on the side of the road with a stick. They took her.
That's right. That's right. I'm not gonna do it, bro. So I had to pick. I found one of these. So I found one of these.
Drop the hammer, bro.
I'm not going to do it, bro. In respect to Ultra, I'm not going to do it, bro.
The hammer.
Yeah.
No, hey, man, look. If there's nobody in their life, telling them how to properly dispose of their comic books, and you show up and show them how to properly dispose of it, that's your disposal service, man. It's all good.
I know, man. I know. Not today. Not today. So I got second appearance of Dr. Apper right here. I found another one of those in the bin. Those are there, man. I don't know why I don't know why I'm still finding those in bins. I have no idea.
Like, people are tripping, man. They're tripping.
Yeah, people are tripping. I don't know if they don't know that book. We even had that on the Bull and Bullets. We're like, buy this, buy that, buy that.
That whole run.
Yeah,
I know.
That whole run. All 25 issues.
They're dope. The covers are dope, man. Like, pick them up. And then
they're probably blind in one eye and can't see in the other, probably.
Say it right for me, Ultra. Dora Milaje. Not lingerie.
Dora Milaje.
Lingerie.
Lingerie. So I found this with all three of them on the cover. I was like, yeah, might as well, man. Might as well. And then I picked up a couple.
Show them.
I just like this cover, man. It's Black Panther. He just looks. I don't know. Sick. I just picked it up because I like it, man. Look at that panther right there. Two panthers. Like how dope is that cover, man? How dope is that cover?
He beat the shit out of Mike Tyson. You know that.
It's either album cover or a poster.
And then I got this one, man. This is the resurrection of Killmonger. Isn't that right? Yep.
That's also where he's combined with the symbiote in that one.
Yep. So still in the bins. Then I found this one for cover. So this is
you got that for cover. That's a good grab.
Yeah, man. It was a good grab, man. It was a good grab. I was hoping it's a direct edition. No, it's not. It's not a newsstand. It says right there, direct edition. And then, I won't lie, man. I just, I shop on Instagram a lot, and I just been picking these up on Instagram like crazy. So this was on Instagram, so I forgot who my man was. So I picked one. Second appearance of Young Avengers. Should be picking these up like crazy. They're still $20 or under. Like, you better get them, man, before Kate Bishop shows up. Then I found a bunch of I just been collecting this run. So Young Avengers #3, third appearance, and then got Krang on the cover of this. This is #4.
Krang?
Or Kang.
Ninja Turtles on your mind?
And then this right here. No, this is number 6. What's there you go. Found this. Then I found #7. I just been collecting this run like crazy, man. And then man, we've been to Uncle Al's like so many times, and I go there and I still find gems. I still find gems, man. I still find gems. I don't know why. I mean, I'm there.
That should have been a wall book. That's why. Let's just be honest.
Find some pancakes.
And then this one right here. I'm just collecting a run. There's one shot right here with a Patriot on the front. And we got
shot not coming.
Then we got this Kang on the cover, Kang. And then I keep finding these.
That's a stepbrother.
And I keep finding these. So
you like Young Avengers? That's what I'm taking from this.
Yeah, man. Why not? Why not? Right? Why not, man? Why not little Young Adventures? Then I'm always picking up these Ironhearts. There's no significance to this. I just dig the cover.
Whoa.
Is there a significance?
That's just a regular cover, right?
Yep.
But still, that's her Ironheart series, right? So remember, her first volume out in her own title was Infamous Iron Man or Invincible Iron Man.
Invincible Iron Man. Yep.
And then she got rebooted again as Ironheart. So I think that run's special in the future for sure.
That's what I'm thinking, man. There's a lot of covers in that run that are just dope, and I think that can be movie stuff like this, right? I mean, you could see this in a movie, when she's just like figuring out how to fly and she gets it,
Armor Wars, man. We're gonna see her without a doubt.
Oh yeah.
And here's the MCU is never going to be 100% adapted from the comic books, but the two changes I see them making is instead of having Iron Lad, I see them slotting in Riri. Mm-hmm. And then instead of maybe one of the other characters, slotting in a Kid Loki.
Yep.
Now, the one thing, though, if they take out Iron Lad, there goes the whole Kang and all that connection.
Well,
do you think they'd get rid of that whole thing?
I don't know, but aren't they going to have the Kang connection take place in Ant-Man? So it's kind of like they're already going to have that in place, and Kang could be anybody.
Yeah,
right?
But I'm just saying, I'm wondering if they would can leave Iron Lad in there for that. Because I think she might end up in the West Coast Avengers.
Well, you don't need Kang to be a child as well to have like that twist, right? Yeah. He could just be a bad guy and not be like, "Oh, I was also your friend all along." Like you don't need that aspect.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I think those are all great picks, man. Especially the Children's Crusade stuff, all the stuff post House of M. Mm-hmm. Good, great picks.
Hey, help me out, Ultra. Is this your first meeting with Miles? That's what I keep hearing every time I pick this book up. There's no confirmation. I looked in there, and it looks like they knew each other, so they may have met somewhere else.
They might be the Champions.
They knew each other in Champions, and that's
her
armor. And this is what always got me. That Ironheart #1 second print was always way let's just say inflated. But the Champions 22 second print never really took off, and that's actually where the first appearance of that armor takes place.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So her actually being Ironheart, by design, happens in that Champions book, and I think that is exactly where she knows Miles from.
Yeah, man, I'm heavy on Ironheart. I'm heavy on Riri. So, me and Steve found this one, right? Steve, you got one too.
There you go.
On this one. Yep. This is her father's first appearance of her father, and he's part of the 10 Rings or something like that.
How much money is in Shang-Chi? Mm-hmm. Or Shang-Chi. I've been pronouncing that wrong my entire life.
Yeah, make that martial arts, Shang-Chi,
And then, man, I can't find this cheap, so no one's selling on Instagram, so I had to go to eBay, man. I just had to, man. So I had to get a really good copy of this one. It was this is a dope cover, dude. I pay premium, man. I pay $50. I won't lie. There's no one selling this anywhere because they're just hodling it, man. It's holding this thing forever.
Well, it's also. Have you guys noticed how many of these hip hop variants have taken off?
Oh yeah,
man. You're insane to sleep on it. If there's a #1 that has a hip hop variant, and it's a key for whatever reason, and you don't have it, that's you're sleeping.
There is one more guy on eBay and that I bought from. I think he has 2, and he's the only guy selling this for $50. After that, it goes to $100.
Yeah.
If you guys are in the chat, it's not mine because I bought it from this guy.
It's gone.
If you want to get it cheap, he's the last dude that's selling for $50, and I bought one. I tried to get him. I sent him a message. Say, hey, bro, since I bought this one, you want to sell me the other one for $40? No response. He's like, no. Yeah. And then Alonzo's big spec. So this is. I don't know if this is a incentive variant, but it's Infamous Iron Man. What first appearance of Tony Stark as a hologram, man. And that's it for me, man.
Ooh,
it's kept it modern, man. Kept it modern today. But I want to see. Yeah, man. Next week, bro. Next week for sure.
He's gonna unleash the beast.
Alonzo, what you got, Alonzo? I'm gonna choose you. Man.
Oh my God!
Here goes Steve's thunder.
Okay, so let's start with toys first because I want to steal.
Oh my God! You got toys?
You son of
So
a.
here we go.
You son of a bitch.
I know. Here we go. So these were the Funko Pops from the virtual WonderCon.
Oh, got them. All right, cool. All right, I mean, all right, Pops.
Is that a Death Trooper?
Hey,
That's
these are
Flareon.
awesome, man. Come on.
I mean,
Yeah.
I remember
Flareon,
collecting those
And then
years ago.
I know. And then the child.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll see in a minute.
I'm hoping that I got Big Rob. You never know. You never know. But I know Big Rob's probably going to do this. So I'm going to show like, my pickups from my LCS.
Yeah.
There you go.
See, Rob, this is why you don't take his versus thing.
You know?
Yeah,
and I know Big Rob's going to show this too. Oh, look what I got.
Big Rob.
LCS.
Wow.
All my
Oh,
stuff.
poor Big Rob. How do you feel?
Do
I
you
know.
do you see me sweating?
I know. and then this is for you, Steve. So I picked up a bunch of books that Steve got. Last
That's
week
cool.
to make it feel better.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
Right.
I mean, that's old news, but that's cool. You know.
Yeah, well, to make you feel better after last week, you were crying. So
That's old news too, bro. I
know.
Damn it! You just took that one from me.
I know.
Oh man, I love that
And then
one. That Bartel.
maybe
I like
some
that silk cover, man.
Nakayamas.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, you son of a
my
gun! You.
girl, man. That's my girl, man.
Maybe some Nakayamas.
I'm so shocked she's still Daredevil.
I know, right?
I am
She's
too.
Daredevil for
Yeah,
life.
me too. We thought that was over the next issue. Wasn't there a
Well,
preview on that?
Well, there was like the preview for 27 that showed her back, as Elektra, but of course,
Yeah.
they were King and Black in it, and
They finally got these.
those are tight.
Nice.
Yeah, those are cool.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. I had them on
Just for
I didn't know there was
Ultra
a
Maximus,
version.
because I kind of knew that people were going to be talking about this. So
Oh, there you
I'll
go.
put it out there.
All right.
I need to go buy me that, bro. I'm going on eBay right
Those
now.
fucking prawns are not.
I know.
Fire, man.
All right, so
I'm digging.
that's all I
Good
have.
look, he's legit spec.
Yeah, man.
Well, that's
So
not
I'm
all
gonna-
you have.
I'm
That's
gonna
not all
pick
you
it up
have.
to Steve.
That's
Steve,
not
what
all
do
you
got?
have. That's not all you have. Guy Ford
Steve.
said you got a fresh cut, bro.
Well, thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you.
So
Thank you.
that's something else you got that you bring to the table, man. So
Yo,
thank
man.
you.
I
Hey, guy,
appreciate
man,
that. Thank you. Thank
Hey,
you.
guy, we appreciate you for hollering us out last night over on Pressables, man. We really do, man.
Oh,
We
for
appreciate
sure.
that, bro. Yeah, man. Thank you.
Definitely so.
All right, Steve. Let's see it.
Oh, I hate you. So,
No, your mic
Ian.
was on.
oh, I know, right? First time,
Yeah,
second time, right? I'm like mute up in this. All right, so when we were at Golden Apple, man, had that last weekend. He popped off with some Iron Hearts. So you're
I was like,
going,
let's grab these.
there were some
People are
doubles,
sleeping
yeah.
on that book.
They
Oh,
are,
man.
man. The whole Ironheart series, bro. They sleeping on that,
Yep.
man.
But
Man.
that's the gem from the whole run right there, because that's the last issue in that run, and it's the appearance of her father, who's a bad guy. So every hero needs a bad guy, right? And how many bad guys does Ironheart really have that you can name? I can't even name this guy. Dr. Doom? He's everybody's bad guy.
Yeah.
That's true.
maniacal even.
Yeah.
So like Alonzo taking my thunder, I also got the silks and DNA covers. Look at this, man. Look at this Elektra. I hate you. I absolutely hate you.
Man, why I slip on that one,
Golden
man?
Apple for me,
I love Elektra,
Steve.
bro. Oh,
They still got them,
Marcus
man.
Bartel.
Jam Bartels, man.
I just don't want to pay shipping, man. I might have to have you
Me
pick
either.
up those cartels for me.
Let me know.
No,
let me
they
know.
have them. They have them at Golden Apple for sure,
Oh
man.
man, I think I might be stealing
Okay.
Big Rob's thunder, but I don't give up. Right here.
Oh,
This came in.
oh,
Oh, nice.
Let's go hot.
I'm not worried. I'm not
Hey,
worried.
You're not
I'm not
worried?
normally a fan of figures.
All you gotta
Rob's
do.
like, I ain't sweating.
Yeah.
What did you pick up on
Go
Wednesday?
on.
That's all you gotta do.
You know the backstory about that figure, right?
Dude, I'm going Dragon Ball Z.
No,
See,
but let me tell the
Hit-
backstory real quick.
okay, all right, go ahead.
So that figure was
Story
supposed to
time,
arrive like 3 to 4 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
But the fucking cargo ship with all the containers flipped over, and the fucking containers went in the middle of the Pacific Ocean.
What?
Oh my god, dude.
And one of those containers had all the Bandai's fucking like 10, 15 like different figures, but like thousands of them, right? So they eventually gathered all the shit off the ocean, put it back on the boat, and they finally made it to LA Harbor like a month ago or something like that.
Jeez,
so they finally
dude.
started shipping. Yeah, mine should be getting shipped as well. But that shit, they almost lost the whole fucking.
I was wondering, man. I was
that.
like, where the hell? Oh, and all of a sudden, the mailman came, just jumped in the front. And I'm like, looking at this box. I'm like, I don't have an Ami order. And I looked at it. It was for premium. I'm like, I'm like, which one's this? And let's go. Your man Gohan, bro. As
I'm
a
glad
kid.
they got those out of the ocean because you can't let dolphins, get action figures.
Nah, I don't want Flipper next to my ish. No flippers.
It's guns after that, man.
For sure. And fisticuffs if I don't get it, But I went to my LCS yesterday and pulled this Ed Brubaker and Sean Phillips Reckless. This is the second book. Friend of the Devil. I like Ed Brubaker's writing, man. I like a lot of the crime noir stuff that he puts out. I got to go back and actually hit Bad Weekend and hit some of the earlier titles and Killed or Be Killed. I hear that's awesome, but I'm just kind of reading them on the side, man, trying something different. Also, I picked up Junji Ito with Love Sickness mangas, bro. That's another thing that I have been neglecting, but no longer, man. But this is horror. It's pretty dope, man. It has a couple stories. It has like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 stories, 10 horror stories that'll keep you up at night and make you think twice. Like Japan, man, they make some horror flicks that are just top key. But that's it, man. Let's go with Nick. Show us what you got, Nick.
Nick, what you got,
Man,
Nick?
how am I gonna beat Junji Ito, man? That shit is dope.
Right? Stethoscope.
But it's too freaky for me, man. It's like he's a great artist, but that stuff is. Oof.
Yeah, dude. It's horrid in most cases.
So I had someone steal my thunder too. Thanks a lot, Ian. I picked this up for
man.
$15.
You got it, man. Like I'd buy those at $20 all day long. I'd buy that at $20 all day long, man. That
shout
some
out to
people aren't
Bootleg.
talking about got in the dollar bin. USA Avengers or US Avengers.
Nice, man.
All right. So this is like a weird Avengers kind of like team. Get it for $1. You never know in the MCU, man.
You never know, bro.
This is definitely coming at some point, but probably not this lineup. But the Dark Avengers. The Dark Avengers are coming.
First
and
Yes,
people aren't paying attention to this book. This book was hot for a little bit. It's cooled back down. You can get it pretty cheap again. But yeah.
Dude, I remember you talking to us months ago about that, Nick.
Yeah, I still buy them. It's keep it's like with stocks or crypto or anything. It's like keep adding to your bags, right?
Yep.
Ask Alonzo how many copies of the first appearance of Miss Marvel does he have? I bet you it's greater than 3. I'm gonna set the over under at 6.
Nick, ask me how much. Nick, ask me how many 361s I had. And I'm just playing.
How many first appearance of Carnages does Ian have? I'm gonna put the over under at 6.
It's a lucky number, yo. Lucky number 6.
A cool cover that's kind of expensive, but no one really talks about. I found in the back bin over at Cal, at SoCal. But yeah, this is Deadpool #1, one of his Merc with the Mouth series. It's really cool, like zombie homage cover.
That's a Frazetta homage.
Yeah. It's that zombie Frazetta, right?
Yeah.
Love it. And then some little second appearance and third appearances I picked up along the way of Spider-Woman.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
So people are sleeping on this book right here, man. Thing Master of Kung Fu #29. This is a super solid copy too, man. I'm probably gonna send this off for grading.
Damn.
But yeah, that's basically it.
So Nick, are you going to be sending it off to CGC or CBCS?
Right. Well, I mean,
What year do you want it back?
I don't have a problem with either or. It's definitely not PGX. Like as long as it's not going to them.
Look it over there.
Get a loose book in a slab that just jostles around and stuff. You're like, oh my god.
Oh my god, yo! What about JR just rubbing that kitty cat?
Yeah.
Hey,
That's
she
what
wanted to
we-
be in the room tonight.
It's like slap,
That's
slap,
what-
slap.
We're gonna go down to
Stop playing with your
Dr.
pussy.
Evil. Can I get some love from Rogue's Law, man? Dr. Evil, the bad guy
I'm
from.
going last.
Are you gonna go last?
I'm pulling rank. I'm
Okay.
going last.
Well,
There
you're
go,
over there
man.
looking like the
Look
bad
at
guy from
that,
Inspector
bro.
Gadget.
Tim, what an epic piece,
There you
y'all.
go.
Go with
All right. Well, I'm gonna pass it on to let's go with Ultra, man. I don't think mine was too bad that he can't follow that up.
Oh, I want to see what Ultra has. Get your eBays
Yeah.
ready.
Oh,
Get
you
your
know,
eBays ready.
So last week, I caught the FOMO, and it came in the mail, and it's actually a rather nice copy. So I'm not really sweating it too much.
Oh, yeah, you
Oh,
can't
nice.
hate on that. You
My
can't
man.
ever hate on that.
All right.
That's a sick cover.
That's
Sick
sick,
cover.
Yeah,
man.
it's a nice
That's
cover.
sick.
Now,
She's sexy.
So do any of you guys watch a little show on YouTube on Friday/Saturday mornings, depending on your time zone?
I watch it till I sleep. Do I fall
It's called,
asleep?
it's called Drunken Chat. So most of the time, a lot of people aren't really in tip-top shape. So,
What did you do, dude?
Electrolytes replenishment.
yes, sometimes that's required the next day for sure.
100%.
Well, a couple weeks back, I talked about Nikola Tesla's first appearance in comic books.
Nice.
And
Wow.
it actually happens in this little series right here, and this is actually a very unique series. It's epic. Basically, it's the Marvel imprint. It's called The Light and Darkness War, and it's about a vet from Vietnam who's injured in our reality, and he goes someplace, and when that place he goes, he's fighting in a war of light and darkness. And then this is the first mention / flashback appearance of Nikola Tesla. And that guy that's standing there in the background resembles Mephisto in story, but he's never named Mephisto. But he's got Mephisto-like powers. So for all you Mephisto chasers, that's what you're after. And then, of course, there's cussing, there's sexual suggestive drawings in this thing right here. And... it's a very good 6-issue miniseries, and it's actually written by, I think, 4 guys who did tours, too. So, Tom Vetch and Cam Kennedy.
Who's the publisher?
This is actually Epic, which is Marvel's... It's like... Marvel had an imprint that they could get away with publishing, nudity and foul language and non-comics code approved stuff, and that's basically what it is. It's Marvel's Epic imprint, but issues 4, 5, and 6 are also here, too. So these arrive via mail, and of course they arrive via media mail. And I was like, oh man, media mail killing me here.
Oh, yeah.
Got the whole set, so that was a nice little setup put together. And then actually, I kind of wish some of the stuff that I showed on my own pickup video I didn't, and I could have shown them here, but I kind of like blew a big wad and like put a bunch of stuff on my own channel. But it is what it is. So I do got some goodies for you guys, though.
Yeah,
So,
check it out, man.
Kev, me too.
I check out every now and then. I like to look for nice spine break free copies of IDW retail incentives, like Sonic
nice.
the Hedgehog and a low number. And
Speaking to my Genesis.
it's a 1 in 10. All right,
1 in 10 IDW? Fire.
IDW 1 in 10 is kind of like a big deal. I don't know if people know about that.
Yeah.
So
Big Bro's been saying that. Yep.
What about and that's when IDW, when they have multiple retail incentives, they have an RIA and RIB sometimes an RIC. Well, how about a little bit of the action from Narcos number 1 RIB?
Dale Plomo.
Yeah.
I can hear the song already.
Yeah, man. Es cocaína.
So let me organize these a little bit better.
T-Rav Comics in the building. What's going on, brother?
What's up, T-Rav?
Oh, and I gotta actually. Is it okay if I plug Drunken Chat?
Ooh.
Hey, bro.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
man.
Right.
For sure, man.
C-List Villains podcast.
I got number 4 right here, and this is Haha number 4 from Wanna Comics.
Wow.
And of course, I got the trade dress to go along with that one too.
Yeah, man.
The debut of number 5 will happen tomorrow night.
Oh, I can't wait.
Oh, nice, man.
So
The things to scare you in every sense of the word, man. John killed that cover, man.
Good stuff for sure. Now I see you guys flexing some Shuri on me, so let me show you. Let me show you some things that people again might not be in the know about that they should probably be in the know about.
Right, take your pens out, guys. Oh man.
Marvel Action, Black Panther, Retail Incentive, issue 3. Issue 1 has a foil. So they got some big stuff, but issue 1's a little bit more common. But issue 4 is a Black Panther cover. I already picked that one up a long time ago because it was just an oddball Retail Incentive Black Panther cover that nobody was like really like aware of. I was like, cool. Issue number 5 of Black Panther.
Oh man, that's a sick ass cover.
I like that.
I love that cover.
Yeah.
I love that cover.
That's sick.
Damn,
So
I gotta go to the.
That's your 1 in 10 on that one as well.
1 in 10? Damn.
1 in
Alright.
10. Now, all right. So this was an impulse, and I don't normally buy these books for whatever reason, but I do know that they flip well. So, Discovery.
Oh, that's a Rob book.
That's a big Rob.
It's a RIB. So it's I believe it's the 1 in 25 or higher. I can't remember which if it was higher or not.
Oh man, the colors in that pop, man.
That's pretty rare.
I'm continuing the theme here. I got one more IDW, and then I get to some other stuff here.
Real rude. What's up, brother?
I had to nab this one because the trifecta and +1 that's on here. So this is Marvel Action Spider-Man number 7, and of course this is your 1 in 10 incentive, and then of course it has Gwen, Spider-Man, Miles, and Black Cat.
That's sick, man.
I gotta head to the kids section, man, and pick some of these up.
This is the reason why I find them. Nobody goes to the kids section. And
nobody goes to the kids section.
They're just sitting there. I'm just like, really? I'm not going to leave these. Like, I can't leave these. It'd be impossible.
Ultra, I found issue 3, 4, 5, and 6 of Kanto. The first series, the only thing I was missing was like 2 and 1. I'm like, oh my god. They were just clean and crystal. I was talking to E about that.
Kids section, right?
Yeah.
Kids section.
Yeah.
Just pulled them.
All right. So we got Thor: Love and Spec. And it's not exactly an easy one to attain, but it's out there. But that's the image from an earlier Thor issue where Odin made Jane Foster a god.
Damn.
And that's the Jack Kirby hidden gem variant from Jane Foster Valkyrie number 1.
Interesting.
All right. So I put the ha-has in a funny spot, so I need to move that real quick.
What's up, Jeff?
Yeah, geek driven.
So I went to the LCS obviously this week, got some new books. So DOT had to pick that up. That's in the repo.
Oh yeah,
yeah, man. That's Sikovich.
I
saw the Scotty Young in it, and I was like, that's a pretty dope Scotty Young. Someone had posted it. There you go, man. That's dope, right?
Yeah, I picked up all 3 of those covers, bro.
I need to go find that.
So your question earlier about my favorite, what album would I listen to if I was like having to listen to a CD on play, front to back, and that Toadies album was just one that I can throw in the CD player when I was younger and driving the car and just listen to that CD front to back. But one of my biggest musical fandoms, obviously, is Nirvana. So when I saw this,
oh yeah.
I don't even read Deadly Class. I was just like, oh, got to get it for the shirt.
It's a great book either way.
As I said earlier, my favorite X-Person.
Oh yeah, Cable.
That
Phil Noto, right?
Phil Noto has done every issue and done a cover for every issue thus far in this series, and I will give him props because I think it's gonna end at issue 12. And I think there's some good stuff happening in that book, but we got to read 2 more issues to find out what's going on. So you guys were asking like if I was like hardcore X person. I guess you could say that because I got a couple of things right here like Uncanny X-Men 321 Deluxe Newsstand.
Oh
wow!
Oh damn!
Very nice, dude. That orange, dude, man. Those colors pop.
And this thing is super nice because there was a real beat up one that was also a newsstand that I left.
And that leads into Age of Apocalypse, right?
That one is
not that issue, but number 4
Rudy.
after.
Yeah, the next one I think is where Xavier gets killed. And
You have a question out there, Ultra?
what's
Here you
that? Actually, it's a heavy conditioner, same conditioner I use for my hair that unfortunately is falling out of my old age.
like all of us.
That's why I got this hat.
That's why I shaved my head.
Got that fatherhood, man. You know that putting a wearing on you. But some of the things that I can't leave behind when I see them are really, really high grade newsstand copies. Even if it's not a key book, if it's an X book, I'm picking it up. So Joe Bennett killing it on this one. Another newsstand. This is X-Men number 27, and of course it's a Sinister cover. So
Nice.
Sinister and Rogue. And then this one, this was the mistake that I made when I was checking out. I was like, why is my bill so expensive? And I got in the car and I looked what I paid for this. I was like, oh, yowza. But it's also a newsstand. So this is Uncanny X-Men 378. This is the first appearance of a new team. That's Gambit there. I guess another reality of these ages of apocalypse, right? And all these different ages and causing all these different changes. And you guys heard me talk that, of course, I like Cable. So, of course, when I see a nice minty copy of this...
It's a must. It's a must.
Gotta love those
nice
shoulder
second
pads.
print.
The disproportionality is real.
But, and this is probably the most hated version of the character, but these are second prints, and they were pretty minty, so I picked up multiple copies of them, and this is
nice.
the Age of X-Man version of X-Man. So he's tight, right? And then, of course...
I like the concept for him.
Man, you're picking that fire up, Ultra.
His name was so 90s. I am X-Man.
Yeah.
Of the X-Men.
And then this right here, Uncanny X-Men 544 second printing.
Oh, wow. That's the last issue, right?
Yep, the last issue, yeah.
Yeah.
Another question for you, Ultra, from the chat, man.
How many of y'all bought books while under an influence? Every day?
Yeah, all day.
Right?
Every Friday
Do you know
at night.
sleep deprivation is for a parent? That's a drug too.
Yeah, man.
Coffee.
Oh yeah, that cup and go.
No, that's why I'm drinking it. So, did you guys also like books written by Stan Lee?
Oh yeah. All day, every day. Ooh, look at that fire!
Nice.
So both newsstand and direct, as you can see. Make sure you're all picking up both. These are going to need some love. They're going to need some cleaning. They're a little dirty and a little.
That one's written by Stan, huh?
That one's written by Stan, and that was one of the reasons why I picked it up. I was like, yeah, I'm not going to leave it this time. So that one has to go because that's the precursor. So
One day someone's going to collect all that stuff. Like,
Yeah, man.
they like the last book of such and such written by Stan. The last this of this written by Stan. Someone's going to collect that stuff.
Oh damn, bro!
Oh, not again.
My thunder.
Do not sleep.
Did you get that? Did you get that for cover, man?
I
How does it feel, Big Rob?
I could have bought two of them too, and I didn't. I left them there for the people because it's a book that I just wanted for PC. I wasn't really out to flip it, but
man.
I did make sure I grabbed me a nice little copy.
Yeah, bro.
That was a good read, man. It really, really was. And then Cyberpunk just dropped, of course, and you got the regular cover there.
That's right. Oh, very nice.
Nice.
Dark Horse has smaller prints when you get them, man. I mean, they're always coming up with, fire like within these recent issues that they've been putting out. Their second prints they come and go like quickly.
So I know somebody showed the Federicis earlier, the 125s for Robin, but I had to go with the wraparound.
Oh yeah,
I had to do the wraparound because of the everybody else on the backside of the cover. I don't know if anybody read this, but this was a really good
cover
read.
is fire.
That cover's awesome.
I know. I got that one too.
And Conan uses the symbiote on him. It's
nice.
even better, man. Inside is definitely good stuff. And this blew my mind because it basically explains the MODOK TV show.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
So if you want a kind of little teaser about what's going on in the MODOK show, there you go. And then I'm enjoying this read, but I'm super pissed off that we still don't know who this dude is.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Same here.
And looking at the variant, I was like, oh man, please tell me it's Dick Grayson. Please tell me it's Dick Grayson. But no, not Dick Grayson.
Clown Hunter.
Yeah, well, as far as we know, I mean, it could be. Yeah. And then picking up this sword run. I'm really actually enjoying this one. It's very complex. All right, but my final 2 books. So
Bring
another Spec Matrix I did, and some words that I dropped. J.C. Penney. You guys follow the channel where I did J.C. Penney one? So
I heard.
J.C. Penney did a catalog offering of Marvel Comics where they gave you basically a 15-pack of books. They sold them 1992, 1993, and 1994. And in 92, you got second printings of a few books that were, basically available other places, but exclusively through J.C. Penney. And according to Wonderworld Comics' Dennis Barger, he says that between 1,200 and 3,000, because J.C. Penney had a catalog offering minimum requirement of 1,200 and a maximum order of 3,000, making these some of the rarest variants for some of these books. All right, I tried to get some of them in, but some of them were delayed in the mail. But I did get one. Oh, I got 2 of them, but I'm gonna show you. I got 1 raw and 1 slab. So Dark Hawk number 5. And you can tell this is a second print by the 30th anniversary Spider-Man logo at the bottom versus what would normally be on the regular first print of Dark Hawk number 1. Apparently this book is well known, sought after, and a lot of the JCPenney second prints are, but I had no clue they were that low. I knew they were, some of them were really rare. And then it's not the ultimate grade of a 9.8. I don't know about pressing it because I can't tell if it's been done, but it doesn't look like it. But you never know. Sometimes it might have been. But this right here is another one of those JCPenney's in my final pickup. Amazing Spider-Man 330.
Yes, that's
Eric
right.
Larson. So
I love Eric Larson.
If you look at the logo box at the bottom,
yeah, it's different.
The 30th anniversary is not there.
Correct, because this one came out in 93, not in 92. And because it came out in a later year, the books that came out the year later, they deleted the 30th anniversary logo off the top there. So you can find those in your back issue bins, probably labeled as the first prints. If you guys check out the last episode of Drunken Chat, you can see the entire list. I dropped all 3 years, all the 15 packs. There's some pretty sick ones in there, including Uncanny X-Men 268 by Jim Lee. I don't know if you guys follow me on IG, but that's one that I nabbed. I shared that on my IG recently.
So bringing that heat.
You got the chat saying that you were flexing the whole time.
Yeah, man. Ultra on the flex.
I'm sorry, man. This is just the oddities that I do, man. Like, look, I love it when there's a ton of hype on new books because all those people are distracted and I'm over in the back issue bins like, like, look at all these newsstands I'm pulling, right? And then the one I overpaid for was probably, I could have done better. But, it is what it is. So who hasn't gone? Who hasn't gone?
Go, Rob.
Go, Rob.
It's Rob.
All right, Rob. You got to follow that, bro. Come on.
All right. Let's see here.
Shout out to Deanime Exeterra in the house. Miguel.
What's up, my man?
So sorry.
Like Alonzo also got the Baby Yoda. Mine got trashed by Amazon, so I'm returning this shit.
With authority. Yep.
All right. I see your Gohan, and I up you a raccoon. Boom. Motherfucker. It's pretty much a grail in my eyes because I've been wishing for this figure. A lot of Dragon Ball Z fans are wishing for this figure. It's kind of expensive. It's going for about $200 now, so it's
I passed
badass. Yeah, badass fucking figure. This is going to be a grail long term for sure. I don't see this guy getting done for a while. It'll be pretty penny for him.
It's a pretty big piece of plastic, man. Did you get Birder too?
Birder and Golden on pre-order. The whole Ginyu squad is going to be together with the OG Frieza for all you Dragon Ball Z fans.
Oh, okay. I'm down with that, Big Rob.
Yeah. All right. New books. We'll do first some magazines here. Star Wars Insider. We got the whole set for this issue. We have FLC, the fucking the PX, and the regular one. The FLC is pretty tough.
I like that one, man. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still waiting on my subscription cover. I haven't got that one yet.
You know what's sick about that image right there in the front one? That was actually on the back of the cereal box.
Oh, dude, that's so
that's
dope.
funny.
That I did. I had to pick that. I had to pick that one up, man. As soon as I saw it on Unknown, dude, I had to just nab it real quick. Boop, bop.
All right. Highlights from the new stuff, real quick. I got the foils on Berserker as well. Boom, boom, boom. All the foils in the house.
Nice.
Also, like Alonso, number 8 print. Second print, Nottingham as well.
Look at y'all, man. Look at y'all.
All right. I don't see a lot of people talking about these, but I got them. It's number ones.
Oh yeah,
that's my pick of the week.
Yep. My LCS had them autographed by the writer, so I picked up a couple.
Yeah, I saw you pick this one, but the Summoners War. I didn't see. Yeah,
I didn't know
number
about that
1.
one.
It's a video game book. When I see video games issue number 1, I grab it.
Yep.
So
yeah.
And
Yeah,
I like
that
Sorry?
God of War number 1 is one to pick up, man. God of War number 1. Yeah, those video games was pop.
Also got the Robins, the team variants on his way from eBay because my store couldn't get it.
Yeah.
And the Detective Comics, the first appearance of
yeah.
the big ass dude fighting Batman on the butt. So, boom, got those.
I'm hearing good things about both of those series, man.
Yeah, Detective is fucking underrated.
Robin's awesome.
Oh, I haven't seen this one yet, surprisingly. Silk.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, mine's in the mail.
Yeah, mine's a coming.
Yeah,
Mine as well.
in the mail.
And where's my Black
Did you
Widow?
pick that one up, Ultra? Did you pick up the bubble cover, man?
Nope.
No. Yeah.
Passed on it.
Oh
Black
yeah.
Widow.
Nice.
Dude, a cover for that book is doing really well. So good on you for picking that up, and it's of course a first appearance out here.
All right.
Yeah. I need to read it, man. I looked in the back pages. I'm still looking for that apprentice or whatever that first appearance is.
No, it's in that issue.
Is it? Okay.
Yep.
I gotta read it, man.
Yep,
The
it's
1
in
in
that
10.
issue.
The 1 in 10. She's on the cover, the design cover. She's on.
Oh
it.
yeah.
So,
Yep. Shout out to Johnny Redhorns.
So it got me
What's
a
up,
little
man?
horror
Welcome.
bound. It's like a Castlevania retrospective.
Oh, dude, that's
Wow.
sick.
Yeah, they homage the fucking cover too. So they do a deep dive on horror video games with the logo and everything. It's fucking dope.
That does look.
Dude, that game was so dope.
That looks like a video game cover. You know what I'm saying? Like straight up the old school Nintendo stuff, man.
Up, down, left, right, A, B, A, B.
Yep.
I got my
Shadow.
Shadow variant for you High Republic fans. I forgot how expensive it was. $50 retail. Motherfucker.
Yeah.
Did we talk about that? Yeah, you guys gotta watch the next one.
All right, old stuff. All right, here we go. Motherfucking Witchblade number 12, signed by Michael Turner. Rest in peace, sir.
Wow.
Dope shit right there. There you go, X-Men fans. This shit is hard to find. When I saw this fucking cover, I fell in love.
Yes.
That is
it's hard
cool.
to find.
Well, you know.
That's hard, son.
If you know what this is, this shit's fucking fire.
That whole set is fire. That whole set of them, that whole run that year.
Yeah, this is fucking.
Isn't that X-Men 1?
Yep.
Big Rob.
Okay.
No.
Okay,
It is a homage to X-Men 1.
Yeah.
Hard, son.
Somebody was fucking talking about Dark Avengers. So there we go. The motherfucking 1 in 25, I think, or 1 in 50. So
That's
There you
hard.
Nice.
yeah, I believe that's what the ratio is on these. Fucking dope. Number 1, Patriots.
Yeah, the
October.
1 in 25 is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's fucking dope, man.
And you found these in back bins or what, Big Rob? Or you just pulled them out of your collection?
No. This is brand new stuff, honey hole shit.
He beat up an old lady.
Yeah, I picked this bitch in the you know where. All
Okay.
right. The little New Avengers. This is the kind of movie variant shit. The Hawkeye. What's his name? Where's the name of the actor?
The classic
Jeremy
Hawkeye
Renner.
pose.
Jeremy. There you go.
One leg up, shooting the arrow.
Oh,
Bullseye.
The Boys, number 7, signed by Garth Ennis. Dynamic Forces variant with everything in the back.
Very
Nice.
nice.
Boom. Never had a card.
Probably does, man.
Oh, I found one of these for like $5.
There you go.
Wow.
There you go.
All right. All right.
All right.
This one is blowing up. Catch it if you find it. 1 in 10. Daenerys, mother.
Yeah.
Mother
Wow.
of Dragons. Yeah,
That's some great art right there, man. That's God.
Yeah.
it's like a 30
I
to
like
40
those.
book. Yeah.
I like those Galactics, man. They're dope. You know, I try
Yeah,
to
it's one of
collect them when I see them.
One of the better ones. Going by 30 to 40 bucks now. So.
Shout out to Cosmic One and Lord Chucks. What's cracking, y'all? Welcome.
And I can't believe I found this in the wild. Fucking still out there. Star Wars keys for Star Wars Adventures. The first appearance of that guy from Resistance and that bounty hunter. This is like a $50 book. Find it for cover.
Mhm.
So.
Wow.
Nice,
Nice, man. Nice pickup.
Secret Warriors #3. She's on the fucking cover. She's in the book too as well. So
Yeah, I don't know though. How do you guys feel about this one versus her appearance? Back like Silver Age times with Nick
Silver
Fury?
Age.
well, Silver Age is
Silver
her
Age.
true first appearance, but they're probably going to
Gotcha.
mine for her character from this particular run. I think.
Sinister. Shout out to Sinister. What's going on?
Especially since during that time, wasn't she a Skrull? Or because she ends
Yeah.
up.
So I was gonna ask you, do you think she's a Skrull?
I think she's a Skrull.
Yeah, she's a Skrull.
Nah. But what's her face is definitely a scroll. Sharon Carter.
I
they're
don't know.
Skrulls.
I
they're
think
both.
Sharon Carter. Yeah, man. They're scrolls. Yeah, it has to be, man.
I
They
don't
rolling
think these
deep.
are worth much, but I love the covers.
Oh yeah,
The
dude.
one on the
Yeah.
right.
Those
I
have been
the one
blowing
on the
up.
right. Yeah.
Those was the radioactives. I think they've been blowing up, man.
I got the right cover.
Yeah. Dang, man, why'd you have to show that shit, man? Like,
He's going to Uncle Al's tomorrow.
I've been picking those up like quietly, you know.
Sorry. And this one was
Asshole.
hard to find. This fucking newsstand. I found like 15 copies of the direct, but I found a newsstand of this. 300.
Nice.
Oh, very nice.
Those are
Nice.
hard to find in good condition. They're all beat up to all hell. 'cause
Yeah.
People love to like pinch on those. And they
Yeah, there's a little thing right here, but dude, I found 15 directs in one newsstand. So
You can't press those bitches out either, man. You know?
no.
No, you can't press them, but there are techniques that you can use to try to pop out some of the indents, as long as it doesn't break the foil.
And as
Like
long
it.
as it's not creased,
Yeah.
which they
dangerous.
can crease super easily.
Previews.
Oh.
Wars.
Nice.
Found them for
Nice.
$1. I was like, why not?
Yeah.
Fuck it. So, all right, I got a box. This is my prize winning. I saw Hive Comics in the chat. I won this box on ItsDrunkenChatSon about a month ago from Hive Comics.
There you go, Ultra.
Let's show that.
Hold on, let's
but,
show Tim real quick. Tim, what you doing, Tim? There you
Tim's
go, man.
rolling. Look at it, man. Just another
Roll out.
masterpiece, man. Roll out.
Roll out, guys. All right, there you go. There you go. Let's see this.
Yeah, so good timing, Maximus. I just got this today, so. Well, I already cracked the tape. Like, I actually don't know what I
True
want.
professional. Already primed the box open.
Yeah, there you go. Professional crackhead in the house.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. They got
And
me
now
one
the
more
second
tape.
layer.
Huh,
I will
more.
say, Monty and I did a Hive one a couple months ago.
That's
And they
clean.
gave some pretty damn good stuff in the Hive mystery
yeah.
boxes.
Yeah, the day that
It's definitely worth it.
they had their Department of Truth exclusive go on sale, the day that my area lost internet, like 12 in the afternoon, I was like, oh, well, guess I'm not getting that one. So,
That sucks.
yeah, it happens sometimes, but it just wasn't meant to be.
The anticipation is killing me.
Yeah, me too.
I'm trying to think, what one did they have for Department of Truth?
I think it was issue 9, so it hasn't even been released yet. It was like a pre-sale that they went on sale for, but it was their Starface Man, John Gallagher variant.
Okay.
Well, that night, I won out drinking Chunson early in April. And it was funny. Mel kept calling me Rob's beard shaven the whole time. I think he was drunk as fuck at that point. And so, I love your name, man. Rob's beard shaven. I was like, yeah, that's my name.
Oh, yeah, he's usually sauced by the time he gets off a hot 10, but Oh, we got big
Yeah,
numbers.
man, what you got, bro?
I
What
saw
you
the
got?
9.8.
Yeah, it's on 9.8.
Oh.
Is that War Unicorns?
Is that
Wait,
more
wait.
horns?
by the Horns, number 1, 9.8.
Okay.
It's a cool looking cover.
Yeah, that's sick.
Yeah, I like
bro.
that.
Black Conan, number 1.
Oh, you
9.8.
gotta
Ooh,
love
there you
that.
go.
That's
Yeah.
it,
Under
bro.
the show.
Brian Hawkins.
Brian Hawkins,
Yeah.
man.
Oh,
You might be
Oh,
able
that
to
guy.
get that signed, sir.
I don't know,
Wanna
you
crack it and get it
guys.
signed.
Who knows? We might have a little secret that we might have gotten issue 2, and you guys might be seeing a review soon. Who knows? Just
So yeah, thanks to Hive Comics. That was awesome. Winning prize. Thanks to DrunkenChatSon, Mel, Maximus, everybody, Lucas. Awesome.
Nice.
oh,
That's it. All I got.
shout out to
Welcome.
Sif Lordley. What's going on, brother?
What's up, Sid? Oh, who you got, man? Who you got, Rob?
Oh, Mr.
Last-
Grill.
I think it's just
Mr.
me
Grill.
now.
Let's go. Let's go.
All right, let's see it, JR.
So we'll start out early. We'll go through a little
Ooh, that's
Master
sick.
Kung Fu. Nice little cover.
Damn.
Kind of looks like a Bruce Leroy to me.
Yep. And it obviously a newsstand
Yeah, it's a
for everyone
nice-
that loves that shit. And I got a nice little run of the Human Fly.
Okay.
I got it nice and cheap. It's not complete. It's like issue 1.
Somebody
Issue
watched
4.
Buy That, Not That.
Well, I figured for like $10 I could get this.
Buy that.
Doesn't hurt.
Buy that, right? Buy that one and that one.
And we'll go the last 2 of those 2.
Damn.
Very
Now,
nice.
that is all that stuff. I do have one Grail. I'm good friends with my shop owner, and I've known him for like 30 years. He sent me a message with a couple of us and sent a picture, iconic cover, and basically said this just came in the shop. So I asked him like how much. Let me cry over it because I'm not gonna be able to afford it. It's one of those books. Gave me a price. I was like, it's sold. It's not a great cover.
Wow,
Copy,
very
but
nice.
Nice.
Oh,
dude.
nice.
it's got a
man.
little bit of Ronka,
Yeah.
but it's
Don't
attached.
matter.
You
Don't
have
matter.
one.
Yep.
Yeah.
A win's a win, bro.
It don't matter. It don't matter.
It's probably about a 2, maybe a 3. It's pretty nice
cares?
inside.
It's dope.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
Fire, bro.
Got a
Zorus
little
is like,
marker on
yo.
the front, but it's clean though.
Yeah, it's clean
It
in
presents
general.
well.
the
It
red
presents
Yeah.
well.
Yeah,
I mean,
nice
it's got
color.
a nice little chip down here in the bottom, but it's intact. Everything's there. I'm not going to pull it out of the bag, sorry, but
There.
No,
I-
No need to
Nick's
pull it
probably
out.
going to be Nick's will probably be the last person before CGS touches this.
Yeah.
Oh, touches this, huh?
But
Oh.
I got a real
Hype
good
in the
deal
house.
that I shouldn't have got for that.
Tyler.
And I couldn't not grab that one. Pause.
Yeah, man.
You want to give the shop a shout out, or you want to keep that secret?
Yeah. It's Comics and Collectibles in Sacramento. It's my home shop. I've been going there for about 30 years, so
I can't
we
wait to go
always
to
get some good
Sacramento.
stuff.
You're gonna bring me
Oh,
all
yeah.
your shops. We're gonna raid them all, bro. I'm just playing.
You can rate them all. I've done it. Don't need to go back.
He's like, do you see behind me? He's like,
Yeah.
I got all these books.
That's only a fraction right there.
Yeah.
So that's
Congratulations,
all I
man.
have.
That's dope.
But I figure that's a good enough Grail.
Yeah,
Look
you're
at this
fine. You just
beautiful-
dunked on all of us. That's cool.
I know, dude. Yeah, you.
Hey, why do you think I for once was pulling rank?
You know,
You're like, I'm going last because I don't want you guys to feel bad.
Yeah, man.
I feel
All
horrible.
right.
Yeah. No, it's all good. Hey, I'm happy for you, man. That's fantastic.
Thanks,
Yeah.
bro.
Hey, remember, guys. Let's follow up. One thing Ultra should be at 1,000. He should be at 2,000, bro. For all that information he always passes out in on his YouTube channel, man. You guys need to sub him up, man, because he's just breaking the internet every time he, like I said, he pops up that PowerPoint, man. So go and sub him up, guys. But let's get into it, man. Let's get into a little verses, right? Get this up here. There you go, man.
Alrighty, and for
here we
starters,
go.
Big Rob already took the first verses that we had. Ultra, I want you to go into some detail about why you chose Megatron over Optimus Prime.
Okay, because everybody knows Optimus Prime's the good guy. He's the established Matrix bearer. as an adult fan coming back to Transformers, when I came back to comic books right around 2012, I dove into the IDW G1. I was like, oh my God, what is this? 28 issues into that run, they made Megatron an Autobot.
Yep.
And it's this huge redemption arc, and it also spawns the birth of the Transformers multiverse, and just a lot of cool things actually go in through that. Being young is idolizing Optimus Prime, but being old is understanding Megatron.
Wow, that's pretty deep.
Yeah, man, you just blew my brain out right now. Like I have to.
Damn.
There we go. It's falling out. Dude, that was a sick interpretation. I mean, I know.
Yeah,
my brother was talking to me about that. He told me about the IDW series. They're fantastic stories, but I haven't gone in, and I got to go to my LCS and get the trades and eventually read up. But I know that Megatron went Autobot, and I'm like, what? So damn.
And that's outside the Shattered Glass version of it.
There you go.
So it's a very different version. It's a different take. And I got to say, like, if you really wanted to read, I had an analogy for what this series was, but really, I said it was something else. What's a really brutal, just in your face, like kind of like raw war comic? Oh, actually, I got it. It popped in my head. Let's just say if you wanted to read a Suicide Squad of Transformers, and it's a 3-part series, basically 3 different groups, but the first run is 6 issues. It's called Last Stand of the Wreckers. And they are basically a special ops team being sent into a prison that's been overrun by Decepticons for over 2 years, where they pit fight, and after you win the pit fight, you go and fight Overlord. And if you know who Overlord is, then you're definitely an established Transformers person, and it probably caught your attention. But if you're not an established Transformers person, this is an isolated part of the Transformers universe that you can get in and get out without having to read a whole bunch of backup stories to understand. But Transformers Last Stand of the Wreckers, probably one of my highest recommended reads behind More Than Meets the Eye.
Oh yeah, I already wrote it down, Ultra. I can't wait.
Wisdom.
Thank you for that, Ultra. I mean, damn. That's all I can say. So moving on, I mean, what do you think? Which is your pick? Transformers the movie, the original one, versus Bumblebee. Which is your choice?
Is there a third choice?
No.
Okay. All right. Well, if there's no third choice, then I'm going to go with Bumblebee, because the first 10 minutes of Bumblebee gave every Transformers fan everything they ever wanted that we couldn't get in the first Michael Bay movies.
Damn
Really?
right.
I gotta watch that. I haven't watched it yet.
Bumblebee was a G, bro.
Huh. Bumblebee, man.
And you know, the girl who plays Hawkeye is in it too. So it's the movie's definitely better in my opinion, but it's still Transformers fans are weird. We definitely are. I don't know if you've ever seen the people fight amongst themselves, but G1ers versus Beast Wars versus G2.
Oh, yeah.
It starts to get really, really messy internally, but I try to stay out of that and just, go my own wheelhouse.
Now I'm going to have to watch Bumblebee because
I know.
I thought it was Herbie the Love Bug meets Transformers from the previews. And I was like, I don't want to see this. I'm good.
Oh, no, dude. Definitely give it a watch.
It will be so good.
Do you know what every Transformers fan wants? They want a movie with no humans. I'm not kidding. And this is the reason why Netflix, the Netflix series, do really well. Oh yeah. But the opening 15 minutes of Bumblebee, if you're not a Transformers fan and you want to be, that's probably the most fan service you're going to see in any of the Transformers movies thus far.
Yeah, I mean that's how I feel about like any kaiju movie. I'm like, yeah, less humans. More kaiju,
right?
Yeah. All right, so moving next, and then the chat's kind of spoken a little bit about this. So back in the '80s, these 2 movies, kind of growing up, I mean, were tearjerkers. They kind of help you grow up a bit, right?
American Tail, man.
Yeah, American Tail.
Transformers the movie versus An American Tail.
Dude,
y'all kids don't know nothing about American Tail.
Want a bite?
Yeah. Land Before Time.
I mean, I gotta go with my heart on this one. It's definitely Transformers the movie. Although I wasn't allowed to see it until 2 years after it came out. I mean, it was one of those things. Like, we were in the theater in '86, and it was a little bit later in the summertime. We hadn't gone back to school yet, and I'm like, Mom, please, you guys can go watch that movie. Let me go watch Transformers. She's like, No, you're going to watch Bill and Ted. And I'm like, all right, well, whatever. So I kind of just went with the flow, and it was one of those things where I had to wait for it to come on TV in pieces, but I didn't get to actually watch the full movie in one lump sum without it being cut up and edited with commercials until about 1988.
But like, is there anything that beats that song "Somewhere Out There"?
No,
Like,
never.
never. Like, seriously.
You got the touch.
Yeah,
You got the power.
So let's be honest. Tear check. Who cried during one of these two movies?
I cried on both of them. Both of them.
I cried on both, dude.
Yeah.
I cried on both, man.
I mean, I had
Don't
guns and everything.
front. You know, everyone did here.
Oh,
Dude.
hell yeah.
I was super little, man. I had a like a 3-foot tall Fievel doll that I carried around everywhere. Yeah, it's hard to beat Fievel for me, man.
And I remember the McDonald's toys for American Tail.
Oh yeah.
I think in Transformers the first time I ever heard someone say "oh shit" in a cartoon. That's what tripped me out. I was like, huh?
Yeah,
Me too.
They said they cussed in a cartoon. You can do that, Dad? He's like, no, you didn't hear that. I was like, oh shit.
I still couldn't get past Optimus dying in like the first 10 minutes. I was like,
I know. It was like, oh my god, Optimus died.
I was like, what the fuck?
It's because of that reaction that they didn't kill Duke in the Transformers movie or in the G.I. Joe movie. Because that's what's supposed to happen is they're basically moving out and killing all the old toys off and bringing on the new toys.
Yeah, they fucked up some kids on Transformers, man. It's like, guys, it's like, god damn, like I'm only 8. What the fuck's going on, Dad? You know, like he said, oh shit, and Optimus Prime died. Like, god damn it.
Yeah, what happened?
Yep. All right, here we go. Beast. What is it? Beast Wars or G1 Transformers? And these are the animated series. Which one do you prefer?
G1. Beast Wars was after my time. I can appreciate it. I know it's groundbreaking. I'm actually digging the Beast Wars comics, too, that IDW's putting out. It's the only Transformers book I'm actually currently picking up. But G1 all the way. I mean, it set the stage, it set the precedence.
All day.
There's so much of the Transformers lore that has evolved out of that G1 cartoon, even if it's not still in use and adapted. There's just still so much that they can farm out of that. And of course, it's my childhood.
Yeah.
100%, brother. I would agree.
I would agree with you there. I love G1 Transformers, and then like Beast Wars, it was like I was in college, so it was just like, okay, kind of past the time a little bit. But yeah, I kept comparing it to G1, so I feel you.
Beast Wars was my shit, man. That was at the time of like Reboot and all that stuff.
Yeah,
man,
I could not watch
awesome.
Reboot. That show was so weird.
What about when Dinobot died in Beast Wars, man? That one was a tearjerker too, man.
Yeah, man.
Oh man. All right. So knowing that you're a movie buff,
Uh-oh.
what do you think? I mean, you have Schwarzenegger as the Terminator or Alien.
All right. And I gotta give a good explanation here.
That's right. I'm waiting to hear it. Come on, let's go.
Terminator wins this one. Now, you know what one it would lose to?
Alien 2.
Aliens. Yeah. Because of the Space Marines and how many bullets were fired in that movie and just the action.
Game over, man.
But yeah, for real. and of course, Bill Paxton, R.I.P. him, man. He's just insane there. But Schwarzenegger in this Terminator movie, this is one of those VHSs that my parents had. They were like, "You're not supposed to watch that." And when they weren't home, what do you think we did?
Watch it.
Hell yeah.
Bill Paxton was in this film as well.
She's coming. She's coming.
What if you compared the franchises to each other?
Alien.
Yeah. Alien is so deep, man. Like the stuff that Ridley Scott's doing now, it's so crazy.
Well, just the Prometheus, touch. Prometheus dropped. I was like, oh, I'm back in.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Prometheus was dope.
Just when I thought I was out again, you brought me back in.
How about Alien versus Terminator 2? 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 How about Alien versus Terminator 2
Yep, Aliens and Terminator 2.
Oh, dude, that's a good one.
I know who has the better song.
It's got to be Terminator 2 in that one.
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
You know, Guns N' Roses soundtrack. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the Terminator series as a whole has just been just a debacle ever since Terminator 2.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
The last one that came out wasn't that bad, but it still wasn't great.
That was when Sarah Connor was a badass, right? That she was the one that picked up.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Where they went back and killed the Terminator like right afterwards.
Yeah.
And then re came out with Skynet, but it's now called some other name.
Yeah.
Facebook.
I dug it.
Yeah.
The last Aliens films were not that great either. So.
Nah, man.
Hey, Prometheus is good though, man. I want to see the
Prometheus
next
is
one.
good.
Oh yeah, I can't wait. I love Prometheus, dude.
But you have to be a hardcore Alien fan to watch Prometheus, because
And-
Prometheus is as awesome as it is. It's knowing that you have some alien tie to it is what kept you going.
And
If you
what's that
drop
show that
10
he's got?
minutes,
He's got Raised by Wolves now. It's not alien related, but sure feels alien related. You know?
yeah.
All right. And then we're going with a classic team versus the team that we know. What's it going to be?
It's going to be the classic team.
Ooh, I want to know why. Lay it on us.
All right. Also part of my childhood. Guardians of the Galaxy was that book that I had almost the entire run, only missing a few issues by the time I got out of collecting. And just the stories that this team brought in the future of the Marvel U. Yeah, Jim Valentino, of course, pre-Image Comics. The relationship Starhawk has with his wife is a weird one. Vance Astro getting the shield, eventually getting a symbiote suit. Just the future of that alternate universe of the Marvel U was always, one of my favorites. And it actually made me appreciate that volume of Guardians, Volume 2, that whole much more because of the interactions with the cross timeline story. So I love them both, but definitely the OG team.
Cool.
Very nice. Very nice.
I know, and it looks like the chat totally agrees with it. So I mean, well done, sir. Well done. All right, now we're going back to your roots, sir. So here we go. Oh, I forgot about this one. So Yara Flor as your new Wonder Woman or Wonder Girl, or Diana Prince as your Wonder Woman.
Yeah, Diana Prince.
Yeah, you gotta go old school.
Yeah, man. Keep it classics.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I love Brazil, and
We all do.
We all
Especially volleyball.
but and of course Jenny Frisian does not draw a bad Wonder Woman.
Wow. Yara Flor,
Yeah, you know what? The chat's going for Yara Flor. I'm kind of surprised.
Me too, man. Huh.
They love that. They love the Brazilian.
Hey, I am so down with Brown, dude. I love it.
100%.
Huh. Wow. That's a trip.
Hot
All right,
Java.
man. Yo,
All
what's
right,
up,
here we
John?
go. And I don't even know how to pronounce these.
Spetzel and goulash.
Oh
There you go,
yeah.
thank
I eat them together.
Yes.
What's it gonna be?
There
You
you
had to choose
go,
one.
bro.
Yeah, dude. You drown the Spetzel in the goulash. Everything.
Yeah, man.
Ooh.
You have to choose one. Well, then definitely the goulash, man, because you need that flavor. So what's funny is you got that American goulash pictured there, and this is how my German roots run deep. Like I've got family that came over after World War I, and then after World War II. Grandparents were bakers, so like cuisine was like a real big thing in the house. So actual German goulash is a red sauce that has green and red peppers in it, paprika, and it's served with steak, cubed steak, not like ground beef, not with macaroni noodles. So the way that authentic Spetzel from my family is served is or goulash is served over top of that spätzle. So spätzle is basically your noodle, and then your goulash with the red sauce and your steak and your a little bit of carrots, and depending on your the mixture that you're using from your family recipe, it's very different.
I'm hungry, man.
Oh yeah, I'm totally going now.
God damn, I was gonna say that looks like there's spätzle underneath the goulash.
Keep going, Ultra.
I'll be perfectly honest. I thought goulash. I looked at that. I was like, dude, that's hamburger helper.
Oh, that's not the real goulash.
That's the American version, man.
Right?
This is something that everybody goes, really? You love goulash? And they're like, that's what they think. They're like, you like macaroni and like beef, and just kind of like, mix it all up. I'm like, no.
Yeah. Totally.
Is the macaroni? Is it crunchy or is it like a noodle? In this goulash.
In this one that we're looking at here, I don't know. It might be macaroni.
It don't. Well, how do you eat it? Did you eat it crunchy or it's? I want to know.
It's definitely cooked noodles, and the spätzle that you have here is basically. There's different ways of making it. My wife, I'm fortunate enough to have married a Southern woman who cooks very well. She made homemade spätzle. She made homemade pretzel buns for me. Like all the German heritage in me is just like in love with this stuff.
Can I come visit? I mean, I'm German.
You don't have to be German to come visit.
Exactly.
I mean, I'm saying, like,
Germany's a vato.
No, like Weinzettel's my last name.
He's Asian. He's Asian, bro. He's Asian. He's Asian too.
It does not matter what your ethnicity is, as long as you are a good person, you are welcome in my home, and I'm sure my wife would love to cook for other people.
Oh, dude, how close? You're in Florida, right?
Yeah, man.
Ultra? If I go to Disney World, bro, like I'm gonna stop by. Get some spätzles, bro. Goulash.
I'm like an hour and change from Disney, but
look at that, man.
I'm still right around there. But and there's actually German restaurants. So like if you go to Epcot, they got the round basically of all the different places you can eat. If you go to Germany, they got spätzle, they got goulash there.
Yeah, I actually
is it good? Is it good?
Yeah, it's good.
I actually went
there
there Christmas before
right.
COVID happened. I went to the Disney World one. And that place is pretty damn good.
All right, and then you cannot have any of these without something to drink it down with. So, are we talking lager or a hef?
A hef, man. Got to be a hef. The cloudier the beer, the better. And I mean, nothing against the lager. It's definitely on occasion, but the cloudy beer with a lemon in it definitely is a little bit more my flavor.
Do you ever do I've
heard
heard of
put Heineken on here?
Fuck Heineken.
Get out of here with that.
Do you ever do
Hey Nick, next time you can do it. How's that?
Heineken's the beer that I get when they don't have any of the other ones that I want.
Yeah.
And then,
I just feel like Heineken is
it's a safe one.
It's the classic German. It's like, hey, this is to be expected. It's like offering an Irish person Guinness, right?
Yeah, but exactly. It's obvious.
It's obvious.
That's like the white person answer, though.
Yeah.
Giving the it's like me giving a Corona to a Mexican. I mean, there's better Mexican beers.
I like
Pass me a
Corona.
Modelo.
But do you ever do I've heard of them doing juice with the beer. Like I've heard of ciders and beer, but I mean, I also heard they'll do a half pint of half some type of juice, and then half of the lager or something. Do you ever do that?
No, me personally, no. But I have seen some people do some pretty weird stuff with their beers before. And we got a restaurant down here called World of Beers. And
nice.
it's it taps all the way from one wall to the other. It's ridiculous.
Wow.
And they constantly change. So they basically have your heart's desire. And it really is a world of beers. And they have one down on iDrive that's, I think, really, really popular as well.
You can't knock a good beer, or a cider.
All right, man.
All right.
Man, I'm thirsty now.
Thank you for playing, Ultra.
We appreciate it.
Here's some
survived.
covered.
You did, bro.
Yeah, you made it through, man.
You herd fam now, bro. You went through the gambit twice.
Now I need a beer.
Congratulations. I know. I need a beer and some spätzle, bro. I'm hungry.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Slow cook the goulash.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Man, goulash. I'm going to have to go get cooking.
So I can help you all out. If you really want the best, remember you get 2 pounds of cubed steak.
Oh yeah.
Right.
And then if you really want to shortcut it, a wonderful seasoning company called Knorr, Knorr,
Yeah.
makes the authentic German
Damn,
goulash.
bro.
So you can get the seasoning packets. you mix it with a couple cups of water. You add in some carrots, maybe some fresh peppers and onions.
Yeah.
slow
cook for like 5 to 8 hours, and then you got banging stuff.
Wow.
The entire chat just left and went ate dinner, bro. Like, you made me too hungry, man.
You got food connoisseurs rolling their eyes back.
Dang. Yeah, I know,
Seriously,
right?
so I don't know if I'm working on my Age of X-Men costume or my Lebowski Thor, but it's probably more Lebowski Thor with that goulash.
Yeah, man, you got to roll with that. Go ahead, JR. My bad.
I swear this group, we always talk about food.
That's all we do, bro.
Every interview, like, the first 10 minutes is food.
Watch the one with Maureen, bro. All we talk about is like tacos the first half hour, dude. It's like just tacos. It's crazy.
It's his comics or food.
Why
Why can't it be both, Johnny?
It can
You can't read comics while you're eating.
You can't have greasy tacos and put your hand on the comic, you know? Come on, man. That's sacrilegious. But you can eat tacos and then wash your hands and read comics, I guess, you know? So what's up with these covers, man?
What do y'all think? I mean, these are all the new covers you can purchase like this week. A lot of them are going to be available this Friday, or they have been available.
Those two X-Men covers are dope.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
That and that crossover Kingdom Come.
Yeah,
awesome.
I love that Kingdom Come. Yeah, that's dope, man.
When I saw the
one's
Mystique cover,
dope, too.
all I thought it was JR. I was like, JR is going to love this cover.
Yeah, I want to know where can I buy that cover?
Which cover?
'Cause I need that, the Mystique one.
It's a regular variant.
Okay.
It's not a store variant. You can actually
What's
pick
up
this up at
with
your
the-
LCS.
The blank border variant. Whose is that?
This one right here?
Yeah.
It looks like some type of Marvel, maybe Marvel's.
It is. It's for their Pride Month.
Oh,
So that's for
Oh.
Marvel's Pride Month.
Oh, okay. Huh. Interesting.
What about that zoo, man? That zoo on the very right down below. Oh man, she's
Oh,
on
yeah.
fire.
I just don't get that.
Dude, I love her art. I think it's truly avant-garde. I love the color palettes that she picks. It's a different direction. I mean, if you're looking at purchasing your regular comics, but for me, like this is like art for me. So like if even those black tape comic covers for, Carmen, you got the double backs, man. But what about that Boba Fett? Boba Fett.
To me, hers just looks like the kids got a hold of the picture and finger painted it.
Oh,
Yeah, that Star Wars 68 homage is dope too, man. That 68.
Yeah, man.
that comes out tomorrow, y'all.
I just got that
Ready.
poster too, man.
So where's-
I just love that cover.
Where's that Star Wars the Boba Fett homage dropping?
It's right here.
Black. It's a black cape comic.
Black Cape comic.
KRS1 or KRS Comics. I'm gonna throw up in the
East
KRS
Side.
one.
Is it KRS? KRS?
KRS.
And these side comics.
Y'all
There
be
you go.
ready. Y'all be ready.
Yeah,
That's dope,
I got
man.
the Clayton Crane one on the next to Slave One up top there.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that
this
one.
right
That
here?
one's dope.
Yeah,
Yep.
What about that
Oh,
haha, man? You gotta imagine what that next issue's gonna be.
I can't wait, man.
That looked
It
like
looks
Bill
good.
Murray's head.
I know they look Bill Murray.
I mean, it's not dead on, but it just reminiscent
like-
of it.
Zombieland. Bill
Yeah.
Murray Zombieland. They just put him out of the gutter and just painted his face, put a little nose on him.
So you guys know that these ha-has all have a different theme, a different horror theme per issue.
Oh yeah.
Right.
And I've been privy to the knowledge, but I can't wait. And I have to wait and to break the news. But I know what basically the genre of horror is for the next issue, and its reflection on the Gallagher cover that we're showing tomorrow night. So
Oh,
okay.
nice,
be on
man.
be on the lookout for that. Drunken Chat.
Yeah. DrunkenChatSon, man.
Nice.
Hey, talking about don't forget to follow Ultra, guys. You know what I'm saying? Because Ultra, this is your time. Oh, wait, we're gonna go ahead, Alonzo.
That's fine.
No, so folks in the live chat, we have the creators of Whalesville tomorrow in a recorded show. We'd like to know if you have any questions for like Matt Kent. Do you have any questions for Dinesh? We want to know so we can get those questions over to them and shout you guys out.
Yep. You can write it here in the chat, or you can write it in the comments after, and we'll make sure that if it's appropriate, guys, if it's appropriate, we will ask them the questions. You know what I'm saying?
No crazy shit.
No crazy shit, man. We still got a show to do. You know what I'm saying? So just make it nice clean questions, man. We'll get them out there. We'll shout you guys out too on during the interview for sure. So it's gonna be a fun interview, man. I'm looking forward to it, man. But Ultra, this is your time, bro. Like, what's up, man?
So, well, thanks first off and foremost for inviting me on your show, guys. It's awesome to be invited to these kinds of things. It's tough for me, of course, being a full-time dad. I got a kid and a wife to take care of, and so that's why I'm on the late shift. So it's cool that we could work this one out. But I just broke 500 subscribers, and I've got a stack of books and a couple of slabs sitting in this box next to me. And I'm really sorry that I haven't put the video together yet, but I got a video coming. It's going to show you guys what we're doing here with this thing called the Ultra Box. So on my way to 1,000 subscribers, I am loading up a box just the same way Mel did over on Drunken Chat. And it's basically one winner is going to get everything that I'm throwing in this box. So be on the lookout for that. I just passed 500 subscribers. Want to give a shout out to Spine Ticks, who helped me get over that 500 threshold a second time. It's a funny story on that one too.
Yeah, man.
But those guys are good peoples, and again, the comic community, man. I'm really, really, really happy to be a part of this community because just cool people everywhere. And of course, I do a little FOC show on Sunday called The Secret Variant. I'm on Tales from the Flip Side Wednesdays, doing the Wednesday night comic book presser. Basically just a press conference on all the new books released over the course of the day. New release Wednesday, of course. And then Drunken Chat. And then I guess somebody else said that I'm the Little Wayne of comic book podcasting right now, where I'm making appearances a whole bunch of places. So I thought that was hilarious. But I appreciate the opportunity to come on here and talk comic books, man. That's really basically what I've always wanted to do.
No, man, we appreciate you, man. You're one of the good guys in the community, man. Always have a positive attitude and always bringing that good glow you got, man. But before we start doing our little drop, let's check on what Tim's doing. Oh, damn, bro. Damn.
Wow.
Crazy.
Wow, man, that looks
so
sick.
much detail.
Look at the grill on that, man. Tim is killing it.
Oh, man, let's roll.
Oh, yo, I hate that. I can't. Well, somebody help if you're listening.
All right, man. So what we got going on here, guys? Go ahead, JR.
We got Maureen Goo coming this weekend sometime. Hopefully sooner rather than later. It'll drop. I'm almost done, guys. I've been working 25 days straight, going on 30, it seems like. So bear with me. I'm sorry. But this is a great interview. She's hysterical. I would watch it on a full stomach, though, because we will make you fucking hungry for tacos.
You might, if you don't live in California, you feel like, and you want to visit LA or San Diego, you might want to watch this because we're just dropping like taco knowledge. Where to get your tacos, where to eat your tacos, like the greasy tacos, the fine dine tacos. I don't know. We were just
the real tacos.
I had it. I mean, I swear to God, I had to go and get a taco after. That's what I did. Yeah. You guys saw that. I was like,
you might want to watch it with tacos and a beer.
It
might help.
Yeah, dude, for sure.
Tacos for life, man, from that one. And then Alonzo.
All right, we got another segment or another episode of Where Comics and Cards Collide on Saturday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, where we are going to be ripping some NBA Top Shot packs. You don't want to miss it. I mean, it's great, and everybody should have got one that we've talked to, and hopefully we'll see you guys see on the chat.
Man, I'm due, bro. I'm due for a good pack, man. I've never opened a bad one, so maybe this one.
I got a possible trade for Alonzo lined up, man.
Oh, you do?
Possible trade. I got a Laker. I'm like, I think I might be able to.
Let's do it.
I want that Terrence Mann, so we can work something out.
All right.
Oh man, you guys know, man. If you guys ever get any Warriors, bro, any dubs, like you could take whatever the fuck I have, bro. I'll take it, man. 'Cause, whatever, dude. Like, but you guys, my cards suck. How about go ahead, Nick, on this one, bro?
Yeah, man. And then we're gonna be doing the cell phone balling. Sometime soon. I don't know when we're gonna probably Sunday. I don't know. You'll probably go live on Sunday. We're gonna talk about stocks. We're gonna talk about NFTs. Some big news on the NFT scene where NFTs are going to be made into patents. IBM is working to make patents into NFTs, so then you can trade, buy fractional parts of patents. Would you like to own a piece of maybe the Marvel brand, or maybe the Wendy's brand? So those are things that are coming, guys. The world is changing, and we're gonna be on the forefront and tell you all about it.
Yeah, man. And then on Sunday, man, as always, man, we have our top picks happen at 7 p.m. here on Team Nerd Herd, man. But yo, man, hey, man, I appreciate you coming out, Ultra, but we still got to do this raffle, man. I wish, Ultra, we're going to put you in the raffle too, man. Like, I hope you win, because that's all you, bro.
Really, bro, if pay it forward.
That's all you, bro.
As much as I would love to win that, but I think definitely the fans, I appreciate it. I mean, I'm looking at this art; it's fire. But I think a fan winning it would be tight.
All right, man.
Oh, shizzy, the whammy.
All right, you guys got
fortune.
You guys got 5 seconds to put your name up in here if you did it, man. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bam! There's a line, man. Let's go. Lonzo.
Let fate decide.
Just
Let
mic's
fate
off or
decide.
something.
Alonzo,
All right, here we go. I'm just making sure we got everybody. So here we go. Let me know if I got you. Jesus, HK Wifey, we got Rudy, Chamorro, Lady Sith, TM Nerdy, Fable, Something Wong, Raging Cajun Comics, Adobo Ninja, The Comic Forge, Bricks, The Iron Geek, Azorus Tiger, No Good Comics, Kev's Collectibles, Missing Link, Desired Comics, Mrs. Chamorro, Dan De La Torre, PKel, Hidden Gem Comics, Eric the Phoenix, Ride or Die, Hive Comics LLC. Looks like I got Rudy twice.
Oh, Rudy about to win, man.
Moonlit Comics, T-Rab, C-List Villains Podcast, Real Rude 6, Cosmic 1, Geek Driven, Miguel Graca, Danamex Stera, Johnny Redhorns, Lord Chucks, Sinister, The Butcher, Sith Lordly, Hyper Combo Comics, and Hot Java.
Let's go, man.
All right, guys. Let me know. Let me know.
Fate decide, y'all. Let fate decide.
All right, look like everybody's kind of in the chat. Looking. Did I miss anybody?
Johnny Redhorn's on there?
Yeah, Johnny Redhorn is.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Johnny. Oh, Johnny Redhorn said I'm not in.
He's in.
No, you can see I see his name
dude.
on there, yeah.
Right here.
Yeah, you're good, Johnny.
Yep. Yeah. All right, here we go. Good luck, everybody. 1.
Here we go.
2, 3.
Boom.
So real quick, guys, 5-0 goes west or American Tail? I gotta know.
American Tail.
American Tail. American Tail.
Here goes.
PQ.
PQ.
There you go.
Look at that. Congratulations, Pete Hill.
Yeah, man. Send us. Who do you want him to send it to? You want you guys send it to me. Send me your name and your and your address, and we'll get it out to you for sure, man. You get this beautiful piece by Tim Stacy, man. Tim Stacy, man. Look at that, man.
Yo, just to let you guys know, go on Tim Stacy's Instagram page. He got a raffle going on. $5 for a 20 slot. It's fire, you guys. It's a Wolverine, yo. I mean,
all in color.
All in color, beautiful. Just jump on his page, do the damn raffle, do the damn thing, and support my man Tim Stacy, brother.
Do the damn thing.
Do the damn thing.
Congrats, man. Congrats, PQ, man. He's been with us since kind of the beginning, huh? Congrats, brother. We appreciate you, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking.
There it is.
Yo,
right
man.
there.
Help us spread the word about Team Nerd Herd, man. We're at 916. We're about 84 off from 1,000, man. We're old. We need to get there, man. We need to get to that 1K. You know what I'm saying? And help our boy, help our man, Ultra Man, get there too. Because I mean, the guy that breaks the internet, breaks eBay, man, makes eBay all that money, man. Like needs to be on there, bro. He deserves it, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna turn it over to Steve. What's up, Steve?
Nothing much, man. We're closing it out. like cheese for Thursday. Meet us on Sunday. We'll be doing the new comic book picks. Hit those notification bells. Be notified to up-and-coming interviews and all of these other content creating things that we're doing. The other thing is definitely drop a comment. Tell us what you like. Tell us what you don't like. Tell us what you guys want to see. And we out this bitch. If you want to do it right, collect what you like.
Deuces.